Welcome to IJMEMS, the International Journal of Mathematical Engineering and Management Sciences. This video discusses Issue 1 of Volume 4, 2019. Let us discuss in brief the published articles of issue number 1. The first article of this issue is entitled as Optimal Mass Design of 25 bars truss with Loading Conditions on 5 Node Elements. The article is authored by Kumbe Mbok et al. In this article, the authors describe behavior of the truss system with experimental loading conditions on 5 node elements subject to minimum displacement and stress that are used to formulate the constrained nonlinear optimization problem. Numerical computations are developed with the objective of mass minimization, and the best structural design is selected by applying the interior point method with the guidance of MATLAB optimization toolbox. The next article is Big Data Analytics in Healthcare Systems. The article is authored by Lidong Wang and Shirl Ann Alexander. This article introduces healthcare data, big data in healthcare systems, and application and advantages of big data analytics in healthcare. The article also presents the technological progress of big data in healthcare along with the challenges, such as cloud computing and stream processing. The next article is Asset Distribution and Peerless Selection Approach for LTE-based Multifarious VNet Networks. The article is authored by Arjun Arora et al. In this article, a scheme is proposed which shows that peerless selection approach and asset distribution can be used as mixed user utility maximization with consideration of a joint network with the delay in transmission and reduction in power. To minimize the complexity of computation, a distributed algorithm is proposed, which boils down towards a near-perfect solution by making use of the Lagrangian technique. The next article is Energy-Aware Autonomic Resource Scheduling Framework for Cloud. The article is authored by Bhupnesh Kumar Devgan et al. This article proposes to calculate different multi-objective functions to find the optimal solution for resource utilization and their allocation through an improved Antillean algorithm. The proposed method is simulated in cloud sim environments and compute energy consumption for different workloads quantity, and it increases the performance of different multi-objectives functions to maximize the resource utilization. The next article is Dominant Pole-Based Approximation for Discrete Time System. The article is authored by Richa and Avdesh Kumar. This article presents an effective procedure for model order reduction of discrete time control system. The exact model derived from complex dynamic systems proves to be very complicated for analysis, control, and design. A novel mixed method has been implemented in this article for reducing the order of the large-scale dynamic discrete system. The next article is Stress Concentration Studies in Flat Plates with Rectangular Cutouts Using Finite Element Method. The article is authored by Dheeraj Gunwant. The article is aimed at studying the effect of various geometrical parameters and loading scenarios on the SCF induced in an infinite plate in presence of rectangular cutout with filleted corners. In the first step, the model is subjected to uniaxial load, and the obtained values of SCF exhibited good agreement with analytical values. The model was further subjected to systematically varied stress states and geometrical parameters in order to study their effect on the SCF. The next article is Simulation-Based Elevator Group Control System for Multi-Story Building. The article is authored by Bharat Bhushan Sharma et al. In this article, fuzzy logic-based controller for elevator group control system is proposed. The article used based on the Simulink model and the fuzzy logic control, which is proposed to choose the most appropriate elevator for a hall, call generated by passenger or user. The next article is System Reliability Growth Analysis During Warranty. The article is authored by James Lee et al. This article presents system reliability growth analysis using actual field failure data. The primary objective of the system reliability growth is to improve the achievement of system reliability performance during demonstration in order to achieve the predicted or contractually required system reliability commitment. The next article is Signature of A within B from D, Good Sliding Window System. The article is authored by Akshay Kumar and S.B. Singh. In this article, authors have proposed a model of the sliding window coherent system in case of multiple failures. The considered model consists of G linearly required multi-state elements and G number of parallel elements in A within B from D by G for each multi-state. Authors have evaluated the signature reliability, expected value, and system sensitivity on the basis of the extended universal generating function. The next article is Computation Interval Valued Reliability of Sliding Window System. The article is authored by Akshay Kumar and Mange Ram. In this article, a sliding window system is revisited and evaluated interval valued reliability in case of upper and lower form with the help of universal generating function technique and used an algorithm computed the reliability of sliding window system. The next article is Reliability Measures of Two Dissimilar Units Parallel Systems Using Gumbel-Hogarth Family Copula. The article is authored by Garima Chopra and Mange Ram. The article investigates the availability and the reliability of the system, which has two dissimilar units in the parallel network under copula. Other key parameters such as mean time to failure and expected profit are also evaluated. The next article is a revised model for magnetoconvection in binary nanofluids. The article is authored by Jyoti Sharma et al. The article presents double diffusive nanofluid convection under magnetic field using a realistic revised model in which boundaries are assumed to have zero nanoparticle flux. Impact of different parameters is analyzed using normal mode technique and interpreted graphically with the help of the software Mathematica. The next article is Rayleigh-Bernard convection for nanofluids for more realistic boundary condition, rigid-free and rigid-rigid using Darcy model. The article is authored by Jyoti Ahuja and Urvashi Gupta. In this article, Rayleigh-Bernard convection for nanofluids for more realistic boundary conditions under the influence of the magnetic field is investigated. Presence of nanoparticles in base fluid has introduced one additional conservation equation of nanoparticles that incorporates the effect of thermophoretic forces and Brownian motion. The next article is Numerical Study of 2D Incompressible Flow in a Rectangular Domain using Corin's Projection Method at High Reynolds Number. The article is authored by Aarti Kaushik. In this article, the problem of a 2D incompressible flow in a rectangular domain is analyzed. Numerical solutions of the governing equations are obtained by using Corin's projections method. The values of u velocity and v velocity and pressure are obtained numerically at different times for different positions along x-axis and y-axis for different values of Reynolds number. The next article is A Cumulative Study on Differential Transform Method. The article is authored by Geeta Arora and Pratiksha. In this article, a cumulative study is done on differential transform method and its evolution as an effective method to solve the gamut of differential equations. Differential transform method is one of the analytical methods that gives the solution in the form of a power series. The next article is a new application of Hermite collocation method. The article is authored by Chandrali Baisya. This article reflects the advantage of a new approach of using Hermite orthogonal basis elements to solve nonlinear differential equations. This method is based on successive integration technique. To illustrate the method and to establish the efficiency of the method, it is applied to certain linear and nonlinear differential equations. The next article is Structural Mathematical Changes in Theoretical Music in the Early Renaissance. The article is authored by Oscar Obdunur. This article investigates interrelationships between theories of ratio and theoretical music originating in antiquity, with special attention to the early Renaissance in Europe. It considers evidence from different theories of ratio, stressing tendencies in mathematical treatment involving concepts, which show similarities with music in structure or terminology, and also examines the reflection in music in the period in question. The next article is Meta-analysis of fixed, random, and mixed effects model. The article is authored by Savita Jain et al. In this article, the data sets from the results of 20 studies on the effectiveness of the treatments against AMD disease were analyzed using fixed, random, and mixed effect models. Various plots, forest, funnel, radial, QQ were also fitted for fixed, random, and mixed effects models. The next article is the generalized gamma shared frailty model under different baseline distributions. The article is authored by Sukhmani Sidhu et al. In this article, the Gompertz log logistic and generalized exponential distributions are studied as baseline distributions under a shared frailty effect described by the generalized gamma distribution. Their hazard functions have been compared and their applicability under different settings and performance with generalized gamma frailty has been explored. The next article is a benchmarking strategy for Delhi Transport Corporation, an application of data envelopment analysis. The article is authored by Punita Saxena. This article discusses the efficiency of state transport undertakings of India, in particular Delhi Transport Corporation, using the technique of data envelopment analysis and regression analysis. A dataset of 46 state transport undertakings of India have been considered for the study. The last article of the issue is entitled as Future of Mobile Commerce, an exploratory study on factors affecting mobile users' behavior intention. The article is authored by Arshan Bullar and Pushpinder Singh Gill. The research article is an effort to identify antecedents that affects behavioral intention of mobile users towards m-commerce. A study was conducted among 150 internet mobile users in Chandigarh city using structured self-administered questionnaire to identify such factors. For more details, kindly download the articles from the IJMEMS website.